Chicago's opponents are a combined 1-8 right now, the people that they've beaten. So when Chicago fans say, why aren't we being respected? Why are we not even in the top half of power rankings? It's because you've beaten Detroit, the Giants, and Atlanta. Like when you flip that, the 0-3 Houston, its opponents are 8-1, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Baltimore. Like it's a complete flipped switch. To go even deeper on the 1-8 opponents, when they played Detroit, Kenny Golladay was out. When they played the Giants, SAQUON Barkley went out in the first half. When they played Atlanta last week, Julio Jones was out of the game. When the Chicago Bears play someone, they're missing their best offensive weapon. They have looked into this 3-0, and that, to me, and maybe to other people, is why they're not putting the respect on Chicago's name. And Chicago fans, that's why we're not as high on this team as you are. And I think when you bench your starting quarterback 3 games in, that's an admission that you believe that you've probably looked into it too, because if you're a true 3-0 side, you don't need to bench your quarterback.
You know what, Mark, can I back you up a little bit about the Chicago Bears team? As Mark correctly pointed out, they have been playing the literal underbelly of the league in their opponents. And it's not just that they're playing these bad teams. They're barely scraping, pun, barely. They're barely scraping by these bad teams. Every single game that they have won, 1-score game. You would think that if you're a true undefeated team, if you're truly as good as these Chicago fans seem to think that their team is, they would beat the tar out of these bad teams.